So this is my memory sample. This is a couch. Let me use this one, it's a bit better. So on my first one, I wanted to teach myself how to make a simple sentence. And so I found what's one thing that there's usually only that's quite simple and that you find on a couch, because I look at a couch every day. And so I thought a pillow. And because a pillow, there's only one of them, I chose it for a simple sentence. The pillow is soft, period. That's a simple sentence. There's only one pillow, and every time I look at a pillow, I'll think of a simple sentence. Now next for, I think it's called a compound sentence. This is connected by a fanboy or a semicolon. Now I imagine this being two pillows. The pillows you sit on the couch, and each one is a half joined by the seams in between, and these seams are represented by a fanboy or a semicolon. So here I wrote, the girl sat on the couch, that's one pillow, but, which is a fanboy, her brothers sat on the floor. Now this is a compound sentence, and these seams in between are connected by a fanboy or a semicolon. So for a complex sentence, I chose the back cushion because usually on the back cushion, that's where a lot of I like to call magic happens, because at home I have a couch and on the back there's a very complex pattern, and so I chose that because every time I look at that, it's complex. It has a complex pattern. When the girl sat on the couch, comma, the cushion squeaked. Yeah, this is a complex sentence, and it made me think of that because of the complex material. Now for a compound complex, I believe it is, I wanted to use something independent clause, dependent clause. Now you'll see here, just right here, these two are the armrests, and down here's the board holding up the entire couch. Now this dependent clause is this clause is dependent. It's a dependent clause because it relies on these two independent clauses to keep it all together. So I wrote, although I like couches, I haven't sat on one lately, and I haven't bought one either. Now, because this is, I wanted to use a sentence about couches because of course it's a couch, but what you see here, this one symbolizes an independent clause, this one symbolizes an independent clause, and this one symbolizes a dependent clause. And you put all of these together to create a compound complex. Now, I wanted to also talk about comma splices. So I chose these two, the little feet that are holding up the couch, and the reason why I chose these two are because they're not connected, and that's one thing that comma splices also have. They're not really connected, and they're just two random clauses that are joined by a comma. So here I wrote, it's nearly dinner time, comma, we can't sit on the couch, period. And now the way I've set this up is, as I said before, these two are very far from each other, they're not connected, and there's this big distance that is merely or only joined by this comma, and it's not enough to make the sentence make sense. Now, this one, for the run-on sentence, what a run-on sentence is that it doesn't have punctuation. Now, I haven't made up a sentence for this quite yet, but I'm planning on putting a run-on sentence at the very back here, because it doesn't really connect with anything else on the couch, and yeah, thank you.
Can I just say you didn't know anything about grammar at the start of the year? That's pretty impressive. Well done.